your trip to Jamaica comes to a close.
Oh, you didn't ask me about Sanya and that whole argument at the table. It just was so weird.
Well, what happened that night?
She came for me.
It feels like you, Kenya, have been ungrateful because I have gone above and beyond. I've been an amazing host.
Ooh, the ego tonight, baby.
She wasn't the Sanya that I was used to.
Kenya, what's good?
Yeah,
what did
like
she
she leaned back. She was like, "Yo, Kenya, yo, what's up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up? You sound like a dude. What's up?
What's up? What's
And
good?
I was like, "What's up?" I was like, what's happening? Did you turn yourself into a rapper? Like, what the hell is going on here?
It's good.
So I was just like, where is Sanya? Like, what have you done with Sanya? Because I know Sanya is a sweetheart. And I know Sanya does not do things to hurt people intentionally. And the attitude behind it all, it was just very strange. She said her piece.
The problems I have with you, Kenya, is I feel like you can be very dismissive. You can be very dismissive, and I don't appreciate it.
And I guess she thought it was going to be some knockdown, drag out fight between us, but it was just really just a knockout.
I have an issue with you, and then you do the Kenya.
Oh, did I twirl? Did I say Gone with the Wind fabulous, honey?
It really was.
like-
I almost felt bad for her
I
after
went
that.
easy on her.
She's talking, so you need to be quiet and listen.
You're not going to tell me you're going to allow me,
Yes,
and you're not going to tell me I can't speak. We are not doing that. Well, the conversation is over.
You're doing the Drew. You're doing the Drew.
Because you're rude.
I have been very nice.
No, you
Actually,
haven't been
Ken,
very
and I
nice.
have also been very
You have
nice
not
to you
been
and
very-
forgiving.
You've been forgiven of what? What have I done to you to forgive me?
Your attitude is in the toilet right now.
Excuse me?
I went easy on
You
her.
did go easy, but your easy is some people's best.
You hung up the phone on me,
Yes,
right?
we talked about
Okay,
it. And
okay.
I apologize. What other issue have you had since that?
Well, let me think for a second.
I'll wait.
Okay, well, I was
Yeah.
definitely, because I really do. I really like Sanya. I think she's an unproblematic person. I think she's reasonable. We all have our faults, right? But I don't see her being like a nasty person.
Right.
You know, I don't.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see her being nasty. Just starting stuff for no reason with people.
That would be true.
Yeah.
Listen, we done waited decades on decades for some businesses. We still waiting for She by Shereé. I mean, I seen the mat today. We've been waiting for She by Shereé. Girl, you just a face or something.
That would be Marlo.
I am the mom head.
Only not to Marky, not. Not to your baby dad.
Anyway, I didn't like that we had to have it out, but I'm glad that we got past it.
There is some lingering frustration and confusion about the bus to Sanya's video shoot.
It was the attitude that was such a turnoff for me.
For me too.
The response was like very much, well, sorry.
I thought y'all were going to go on a catamaran, so what is the big deal? You haven't checked on us all day. I was working. You want me to stop running and say, oh, the girls aren't here, guys. I can't work. Let me see. Hi, Kenya and Shereé.
Yeah, actually, I do.
Sorry, not sorry. I'm
Yeah,
not
it was-
responsible for you bitches.
Exactly.
You
She
should've
was
got
like,
here.
sorry, not sorry. And oh well, I had a great shoot and I'm moving on. I was like, wait, girl, you did us wrong.
Yeah.
And now you're like coming for us?
And I had a conversation with her before we went to dinner. And I brought it up, like, girl, I was feeling like, what happened? And she came with an attitude for me as well.
Yeah.
I really wanted to be
I would
there.
never purposefully leave you. So I thought y'all just didn't come. So, I mean, whatever. Like, it's whatever.
It was definitely off-putting, and she really caught me off guard because
Yeah, that caught me off
we're
guard,
sitting
too.
here waiting on you, and you're like, well, I was working.
I was
could, like,
working.
almost like I'm not responsible for you guys, and
Yes.
you guys should have gotten here. Marlo made, like, it was just really weird to me.
That
Like,
was
I don't know
very
where that
strange to
energy
me. And
came
it was
from.
so out of character for her from the Sanya I knew her to be.
Yeah.
I was shocked and flabbergasted when Shereé acted like the car didn't come because the car was there.
We're sitting here. Why you gotta do me that way? Oh, Jesus, that's what I can't take.
I finished at 9:30.
Such a beautiful view.
I love it. When I plan a trip, I plan it to perfection, and everything was rocking. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's always perfect, but I did have that planned correctly.
What I feel is Shereé was full of I got a phone call to my room,
and Shereé was like, hey, I'm going with Kandi and them on the bus.
Yeah.
Because Shereé even said to me, she's like, hey, you and Kandi got into it at the table.
Right.
I feel that me and I should go with them on the bus.
Yeah, and I also felt like I was just getting this negative energy from Kenya. Like,
Yeah,
I
you
think
were.
I
She
think it
was-
was because I was
listen.
getting closer to Marlo, honestly.
Now Marlo showed up. Like, how did Marlo get there? She didn't have a question about why is Marlo there all of a sudden?
To hear that Marlo was there, and that didn't trigger her to call and find out what was going on with us. So I'm like, wait a minute, what? Okay, if you
it
didn't
was all
know,
weird.
you didn't try to figure out later if we were okay, if everything was fine with us, but don't act like, you know, oh, it was no big deal. I was working, so you guys were on your own, so whatever.
Chris, I was working my ass off.
You are.
My
I was there.
ass
I
off.
witnessed
I
it.
had to run. in the
Sweaty,
heat.
had an
I had to
odor,
do- it was a-
musky, looking
listen,
good.
I don't stink. I don't smell. Divas don't really sweat.
She had amazing fashion. I mean, she was out there in the sun. My lace was coming up. For
Yeah,
real.
it was hot. Like,
She
it
was
was a
out there
lot of
putting.
work.
It was not just for show and
No,
cute fashion.
this
and
wasn't
Nike
dropping
and
with Drew
iFit. No.
face of pretend. This
No.
was real. Like, get up and run miles. Like, even if the car didn't come, you're at an all-inclusive resort, paid in full for
Paid
you
in
and a
full.
friend, which Kenya couldn't even find a friend to come with
Couldn't
her.
even. Not even her aunt would come with her.
She couldn't phone a friend to come. And I'm like, you have the nerve to be...
E.T. couldn't phone home with nobody. E.T. phone home. E.T. couldn't phone home.
She couldn't find nobody. Am I lying?
Sanya, while you're working, you bestow Marlo with a very special honor.
Sanya's still at iFit. She's still working. I'm the official host temporary until she get back. I'm gonna hold it down.
No worries.
Marlo swears she's half Jamaican, right? Like, this is my Jamaican sister.
Man.
That's why she's the only person I let call me Sanya, because that's how you say my name in
Sanya.
Jamaica. I really like to go by Sanya. But you hear Marlo calling me Sanya this whole time. Every time I call her, she's like, Wagwan, wah. And I'm like... So this is my Jamaican sister, and that's why she calls me
you don't
Sanya.
tell everything,
Everybody else,
man,
y'all call me
Sanya.
Sanya.
Sanya, you don't tell everything, man.
No,
You
can't tell
keep
everything, man.
something
You
in the
think-
family, man. She don't know, man. I'm more Jamaican than her.
She is.
I did clock that for a second. I was like, have I been just saying your name wrong this whole time?
No, everyone says Sanya. Well, I'm Jamaican, girl. Man, Jamaican, man, Jamaican, man.
Yeah,
I'm part
she's called me
Jamaican.
like my mama called me, but she still doesn't really get it right.
Oh, I know.
I don't know who's in the
It's better than y'all, though. But your trip was freaking amazing.
Yay, thank you. Yeah, I thought it was a great trip.
One of my favorite highlights of this trip was when we were on the bus and we had police escorts. And this
Yes.
bus was driving, beep, beep, the police, we were getting it. It was like we were in a damn race. What's like Grand Prix auto theft?
Exactly.
It's like we had stole this bus
Yes.
and our bus driver was getting it, baby.
Yes.
Chris, I tell you, it was epic.
It was epic.
Like, it was better than New York.
There's a road closure, so we just need to know if you want to walk the 7 minutes or do you want him to take the block?
We should just walk.
You've never seen a ride on the bus like this.
No, it was really cool. The
was
Jamaicans
crazy.
pulled out all the stops for us,
bus
like,
driver.
and they really treat me well. So it was really nice for them to say, "Okay, you come in."
But I
take care of
will
your
tell you
girls."
this. I'm tell you this.
What you gonna say?
They don't rush for no goddamn body. They don't move fast for nobody. It took us 10 hours
Jamaica,
to eat.
no problem.
I mean, 2-star restaurant with good food, but Jamaica, no problem. I mean, you know, like when you're here, you're like, well, can you hurry? What's taking? You know, people be getting mad. Okay, we're gonna go catch the fish.
coming. We're
We're
soon
gonna
come.
clean the fish.
Food soon come.
Food soon come. 3 hours later,
hours
food
later.
no come.
Food no come.
Food no come. Baby, that food was good.
It was good.
It was so. I gave my damn food to Drew.
Oh yeah,
I was
'cause
so
when she
low.
came
I was
back.
feeling bad because Drew was broke down leg, but I was like, shoot.
And it was 2 years in a row, 2 years back to back. She
Yes,
popped her
that
damn
was
Achilles. She's not really dropping it, because if she was dropping it, them Achilles would be stronger. I'm
They
telling
would.
you, they would be
So
stronger.
she ain't,
If
you
she was
talking about that
really,
girl ain't really dropping it.
she was in the
Lord
gym, them
Jesus.
Achilles.